Good Tuesday evening, everybody. 6:30 on the nose, and we've got changes coming starting tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, it's the rain that comes in. Rain and thunder showers expected widespread, especially tomorrow afternoon into the evening. That will be as this front comes through. This is going to bring in a little taste of fall, that's going to last for a long time. That's the good news on this. We've got many days coming where we've got lower humidity, comfortable mornings and evenings, and not quite as hot. Really going to be nice as we head toward the second half and the end of September here. 20% chance for a lingering shower Thursday morning. Then the dry air will zap the rain chances as we head into the weekend and make things feel a lot more comfortable. First things first, we do have a slight chance for an isolated severe thunderstorm tomorrow with the front coming in the afternoon. It doesn't look like a big threat, but it's a 1 out of 5 tiered severe threat scale. Strong winds, heavy rain, frequent lightning in spots. In some spots possible, maybe some isolated street ponding as well, but the front should be fairly progressive and push on through, so storms are not expected to sit on us and cause any big flooding risk. This is the map as we go into tomorrow afternoon with the front between Dallas and Houston by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see the scattered showers and thunder showers out ahead of it. So the rain arrives tomorrow, especially afternoon and early evening, and then the front will take it off the coast overnight, and by Thursday afternoon and evening, we've got that northerly breeze, and I really think it will take until Thursday evening, Thursday night to see the drop in humidity, and that's going to help drop overnight lows going into Friday morning. Friday morning is going to be delightful. Now, if you've been out today has been one of the highest, most humid days we've had all summer. We've had dew points not just in the 75 to 80 degree range, but also I saw some dew points this afternoon, 81, 82, 83 in some areas. So it's been very tropical today. This front's going to change that, dropping it from tropical to dry and comfortable, 60 degree dew points and below as we head into Friday and the weekend, and that is going to make everything feel so much nicer around here. Here's the dew point map. Again, dew point, technically it's the temperature at which the atmosphere becomes saturated. All you need to know is when the numbers and the dew point temperatures are in the 70s, it's uncomfortable. But when they finally drop into the mid to lower 60s, like they do Thursday night, Thursday afternoon, and Friday morning, dew points in the 60s and 50s, it is going to be much more comfortable and much just easier to take. Now, what about temperature? So this is interesting. Tomorrow afternoon, as the rain and thunder is approaching, we go to a high of 92. Behind the front, they'll have high temperatures in the 60s in Lubbock and Amarillo tomorrow. So there's a little bit of cooler air with this. Now, we won't have highs in the 60s here in Houston, but we will have lows in the 60s. And the first time that happens will be Friday morning. So Friday morning, we're forecasting 65, but Lufkin 60, Austin 58. I think this will be similar to what we had a couple of weeks ago when we had just 2 days where we had lower humidity for a couple of days. I think it was a Saturday and a Sunday. And then very quickly, the humidity all came back. But instead of just coming back real quickly, these lower dew point temps and lower morning lows in the 60s will stick around through the weekend and well into next week. So it's going to stick around for a while. It's going to be nice. If you are a ragweed sufferer, you may be having a bad day today. Ragweed count went up from 79 yesterday to 186 today. So it more than doubled today. Mold is moderate, trees moderate, grass is low. But we find ourselves in the heart of ragweed season, and that can get tough for a lot of folks. I seem to be having a good day. Ragweed does kind of get me. So maybe I'm just getting lucky today, but I know a lot of you are suffering. Air quality, all in the good range this afternoon. Beautiful out there this evening. There's downtown. This is looking from our headquarters here at KHOU 11 in the Galleria area, looking off to the east toward downtown. High temp at Bush went to 93. That came at 2:14 in the afternoon. Normal high is 89, so we were 4 above normal today. Record high is 97 just a couple of years ago on this date in 2023. Record low is 49, set in 1999. It can be a little bit of anything this time of the year. Outside right now, current temps looking like this. We're still warm. It's 91 in Tomball. Sugarland's 89, Pearland's 89, Bush 85, Hobby 89, Cleveland 81. Had some rain come through the East Tex Freeway, then up the northeast side, the rain's ended, but you've got some cloud cover giving you a little bit of relief. This is the heat index. I talked about the humidity. So with the humidity added to temperature, it still right now feels like 101 down in Galveston, where you're having a lovely evening. Hobby feels like 100. Tomball feels like 102. Sugar Land 99. Wharton feels like 100. Huntsville feels like 103 right now. And really, there's only one shower of consequence across the area right now. Everything is fizzling down. Katy area. So thunder showers still popping here. Barker Reservoir is right in here. There's South Fry Road, so all the Kickarilla neighborhoods out here south of I-10 having some rain and thunder. I-10's probably moving slow here. That's moving up north, so Katy area west of Highway 6, you guys are getting wet. There's a little shower west Little York, not far from the Copperfield area. That may drift up and get some of the neighborhoods in Copperfield a little bit wet as well. This is also in the process of weakening, so the shower is not going to last too much longer. What there is of this is slowly drifting to the east toward Beltway 8 and 290, but we'll see if it can even make it there before fizzling out. Models end everything by 7:30, so most practices this evening are a go. Very humid out there. We go into Wednesday morning, 7:30. No rain expected. We go into lunchtime and showers begin to pop by noon, and temperatures reaching the low 90s by noon. It's going to be uncomfortably warm and humid tomorrow early afternoon. By mid-afternoon, rain and thunder widespread as that front pushes in, dropping us to 81, but that's because of the rain falling. That's by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Widespread showers from Houston down to the coast. Wednesday evening, the front pushes off, it ends the rain, and that will begin the process of opening the door to this lower humidity, which will make things much more comfortable. Again, the modeling on this, there's a front coming in tomorrow evening and then pushing out of here. I really don't think it will be until Thursday evening that we really clear and we get enough of a little north breeze to start to feel the lower humidity coming in. So Thursday night and Friday is when you'll notice the more comfortable air out there. In the morning tomorrow, we're still warm and humid. West Chase 78, Bel Air 78, Sunnyside 78, Third Ward 78. You get the idea. Lows near 80 tomorrow morning. Homestead 78 in the morning, Galena Park 78, North Shore 78 in the morning, Spring Branch, you're 78 in the morning. And then we go into the afternoon. So these are high temps. I think before you get rained on, you'll make 93. Jersey Village, Spring Branch makes 93. Alameda 93, Pasadena 93, Dryersdale makes 93, 90s across the board. But again, that's going to come then quickly and come to an end with a 70% chance for rain and thunder as the front comes across the area tomorrow afternoon to give us a break going into Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. Tropics are interesting. Gabrielle has hung on to Cat 4 status all afternoon. Now down to Cat 3, so we've just updated it. It's a moot point because the storm is now heading east away from the U.S., heading toward the Azores and eventually bringing some wind and rain to Europe. This wave, a 60% chance for development here, but again, this looks likely to move north and destined for the Atlantic, not the Gulf or Carib. 90% chance for development on that one. If this develops, modeling keeps it in the open Atlantic. We can look at that modeling. These are the spaghetti plots on both the waves down here. Wave 2, which is more likely to develop, spaghetti plots just kind of take it up toward Bermuda before they turn it north. And then this is wave 1. This one's a little lower chance of developing. Still looks like it wants to head northwest toward the Bahamas. And then after that, environmental conditions make it most likely that it turns up the east coast. So we'll keep an eye on that, but nothing threatening us right now. We'll continue to take it one day at a time. 20% rain chance in the morning tomorrow, 78. 90 by noon with a 40% chance for scattered thunder showers by noon. And then a 70% chance for rain and thunder, maybe 1 or 2 gusts of wind and a heavy downpour here and there as the front pushes in. It pushes through Wednesday night, and then Thursday, we're going to go 89 on Thursday. Little lower humidity, you'll notice it by Thursday afternoon and evening, but really Friday morning, low of 65. That'll be nice. And then a high of 88. Nice, less hot. Saturday, 66, 90. Sunday, 66, 90. Monday, 65, 89. Tuesday, 68, 90. I think that continues even deeper into next week. So things are going to get a whole lot more early fall-like going into Friday and the weekend. Good. Have a nice evening, everybody.